Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. I think you might enjoy this one. Pretty much, Shift Up. So yeah, Shift Up had their like monthly report, or their quarterly report, that's the word. And they released it to investors to say like, hey, this is how Nikke is doing, this is how Nikke did, this is how our latest updates did, and this is our plans for like up and coming and how we plan to expand and do better and make sure you invest into us, right? I wanted to share that with you because it is kind of jam-packed with some pretty nice information. And also it seems like a delay is occurring potentially to one of their other projects. So today, new to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's hop into things here today and let's check it out together. Here we go. Well, this was released to us like a few days ago on the 12th. Today's the 17th, so sorry I didn't get to this on time. Forgive me. But basically how this went is, again, how this, if you don't know already how these work here is, but pretty much this is like, hey guys, investors, this is how we're doing. Please keep in mind, invest in us. This is our plan to the future, and please invest in us. Pretty much that's what it is, right? First quarter 2025 highlights, financial results, overview, operating revenue, operating expense, operating profit, and net profit in the Q&A. The Q&A is mainly what we're going to focus the video on because that's what we care about, but pretty much their IPs consist of Goddess of Victory Decay, Stellar Blade, and IP Business. Pretty much over here, Goddess of Victory New Hope, which is the new thing. That's where their focus is right now, making sure New Hope is insane because they want to make sure they launch in China, and that's going to be like the big revenue for the company. Hence why maybe you haven't seen, like the big updates we've been looking for when it comes to like content and such. Right now, their main focus is China. So that's where Shift has been fully focused on. And you have to see they've made so much artwork, so many designs, so many things. That's where they currently are taken care of. But Stellar Blade PC launch confirmed for June. That's also where, Shift was kind of obviously working. Obviously, multiple teams. Don't want to say that that's the same team, but remember, there's a lot of things happening with Shift Up. They're taking care of those things, obviously, primarily. But Project Witches, external communication on the project plan to gradually begin in quarter 2. So get ready for that. That means we're already in quarter 2, so they haven't done it yet, but we'll see when they exactly do that. So get ready. Financial results over here. This basically just shows the results over there. Their operating revenue, pretty much revenue by IP is down over here in the first quarter, and then over here it's looking like that. Pretty much, if you check like the entire thing, it looks like 10% has dropped so far of Nikke each year we progressed, which isn't terrible, but some games go up, some games go down, so depending on the game itself, it changes, right? With original New Year's content and external IP collaborations maintain stable MAU ahead of major quarter 2 events, the results align with internal annual plan expectation. Stellar Blade continued IP momentum through Q1 promotions and the release of Goddess of Victory Nikke DLC trailer. Expansion IP business begins again to gain momentum. Over here, they just show the labor costs and everything pretty much. If you want to read into this, you're more than welcome to, but let's keep moving over here. Operating profit, net profit, everything over here. If you're, again, caring for it, go read that. But over here, this is their Q&A section. So for Goddess of Victory Nikke, review of Goddess of Victory Nikke Quarter 1 2025 performance. Goddess of Victory Nikke global service in Quarter 1 2025 recorded 32.3 billion KRW, a 11% decrease, so there's that again. Despite this, user traffic remains stable thanks to the events such as the January New Year event and Evangelion's second collaboration in February that received more positive user response compared to the first one. Obviously, it was gonna do better in response per se because it was just a similar like the costumes were better, the units were whatever, the helm skin was there, right? Obviously speaking, it also was better for the community because those that already summoned on 3 characters only had to pull for 2 characters. I wonder if the 3 character concept is going to remain or delete itself because players were pissed last time. Pissed. Very curious what happened there. And the merch release of the original character Brady, which gained strong support from Western users. This helped maintain stable traffic ahead of the 2.5 anniversary and the Stellar Blade collaboration events. Notably, user traffic growth was particularly significant in South Korea and in North America. It exceeded the global performance of Goddess of Victory Nikke in Quarter 2 2025. Sorry, expected global performance of Goddess of Victory Nikke in 2025, excluding China. Remember, they know it's going to do great in China. There's no doubt about that. But how is it doing outside of China is like the main question. Because they know that they can keep China going for like a few years now automatically off the content they have here. So how is it doing outside of that? In Quarter 2, 2.5 anniversary and collaboration, we have again our 2.5 anniversary event and a collaboration with our IP, Stellar Blade, which is planned. The ongoing 2.5 anniversary event featuring interesting and engaging main stories and characters has also received strong positive responses from users, with events first week achieving top iOS rankings, 3rd in South Korea, 3rd in Japan, and 4th in Taiwan. Stellar Blade collaboration uniting the two IPs will feature compelling content, and marketing, and we expect strong user support as well as good results. Look at that. they're expecting great results and strong user support from Stellar Blade's collab. So I'm very curious here. It's there, like the ball is literally in their court. Like that phrase is perfect here because that's their IP. If they fail on that IP, we're cooked, Chad. That's it. But the Annie did great. There's no doubt about that. The only thing is, I can't believe that Mermaid couldn't do it on her own as a first in any country, which is crazy. So we didn't get any gift for that, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't think we did. I don't think we got a ranking this time, yeah? Unless I'm mistaken, which fact check me, but was that Mermaid just couldn't do it? Was that what that is? Which I'm shocked about, but I thought that the Mermaid could carry. Cinderella definitely did it. 100%, you knew that. Like, you knew she was going to do that. You knew that. There was no doubt about that one, but yeah, we only got 3rd in South Korea, 3rd in Japan, 4th in Taiwan, so it means they definitely didn't get it, right? Definitely didn't get it, so... Yeah, compared to the 1.5 anniversary event, we expect a more impactful 2.5 anniversary event and an exciting collaboration between our IPs to lead a better performance than the last year in quarter 2. We also aim to achieve annual performance similar to or better than last year's results. Expected performance of Goddess Victory Nikke in China. We are set to launch the official version in China on May 22nd in close collaboration with Tencent, a company with extensive experience in both global and local services. Positive user feedback was confirmed during the CBT, and we have prepared differentiated operation strategies and localized content to ensure Goddess Victory New Hope receives lots of love of the Chinese users over the long term. We plan to continue expanding large-scale marketing efforts locally at both online and offline events, such as the Firefly, ACG, and Shanghai Utopia Fest ahead of the launch. So, yeah, they're doing a lot for this over here. Where Shift Up is right now is like press release. China's the big thing. We're getting New Hope, the pop off, get ready, money maker. That's pretty much what they're saying to investors right now. So that and Stellar Blade. So prepare. Stellar Blade over here, review of Stellar Blade's quarter 1 performance. So if you care for this, you're more than welcome to read it. I don't think it has anything for us, so you may not care. Yeah, I don't think you care for this, but yeah, more than welcome to read it if you want to. We have this over here, so they're releasing this AAA. That with the official launch of Goddess Victory New Hope in China approaching, a cross collaboration between 2 IPs is also planned, and we anticipate it will drive strong marketing effects in Greater China region. The well-prepared Goddess Victory Nikke DLC is expected to attract attention and expand the user base. Over here, what is the current state of Project Witches and the communication schedule in the with the market? The game is being developed with a launch target set for 2027, and development progress is smooth. Starting in quarter 2 this year, we will gradually begin external communication regarding Project Witches with capital market and the users. Any notable remarks in other revenue? We plan to consistently expand our IP business, including merchandise, based on globally recognized high-quality IPs, both Goddess Victory Nikke and Stellar Blade. They expected to see growth in revenue, driven by strong support from global users, pretty much. And then this is some buyback thing, which you don't care about. So pretty much that's what the questions were. They said that, whatever it was better received our last collaboration, but our big thing that we're looking forward to is what's next with Stellar Blade. They hoped that the 2.5 did great. And as of them making this, we don't know for sure what the 2.5 did for them, but it definitely did great. But did it do insane? Did it do as more than Cinderella? We have to see that. But for right now, this was the big, again, like kind of confirmation here that the big hype they need is Stellar Blade. They need that to do good. Between, again, the DLC being purchased, between this game incorporating it perfectly, it's a big thing for them. So very curious on how it goes here. It doesn't look like the delay was said here. In a previous thing, in a press release outside of this, they said that they might have to go beyond 2027, which I don't know if 4 years. That's like, no, 3 years, dog. 3 years for that. It's insane, but curious on if it's still planned for 2027 or not. But in a press release, they said 2028, so or beyond 2027 and beyond. So they're leaving it open, but we'll see. So right now, wrap it up there. Take care, have fun. Let me know what you think. WL, what's your thoughts?